First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Russell stands at second with no outs. Pickoff move to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Striding in, Brock Russell, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Corey Spangenberg. It was a walk in his last trip. Working for the punch out and the off. Grounded up the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him. So stepping in, Brock Russell. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Got him swinging. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. San Diego used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tyson Ross wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. The weekend is on deck. Coming to the plate now, Brock Russell is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set, and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Galvis is there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg, set to lead off the home half of the second. On the ground to short. Russell, right. And there's 1 down now.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Down to short. Russell ranging right. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado over to his left. And quickly, there are two away. Digging in to try it again. Brock Russell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard.
Bouncer to the left side. Russell stood up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Jose Torres is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76.
Striding in once again, Brock Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nino Barrios.
Nino Barrios.
Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a question. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Hosmer's game is really special.
To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
The center fielder, number 2, Cameron Mason.
To the left side, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Friars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carter Capps earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. The marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Pet. Coming to the plate now, Brock Russell, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Up next from Miami, Brendan Finnegan. He could really lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
Make the turn, find the ball, find the ball.
Crespo has a play. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready for another chance, Antonio Ruiz.
Left fielder, Antonio Ruiz.
The 2-2. The runner's breaking for home. Ground ball left side. He'll come to the plate with it, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they finally get an out here as he's forced to... Digging in for his second at-bat, Brock Russell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Will Myers. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Toward second. Reined in. The second for... On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball from downtown San Diego right at... Digging in and looking for more, Brock Russell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Russell.
First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. Ready for another shot now. Brock Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. 5-2 the final today. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brendan Finnegan with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jonathan Holder records the save, his 18th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition.
A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball. Coming to the plate now, Brock Russell. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And this throw gets away from him. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to. Standing in, Brock Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the...
Trying Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Weakly to the left. Russell loves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Dang it.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Ready. Galvis.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded clean. One on to first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, Brock Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Renfroe going back, and they take the lead. It's gone.
What the heck is he doing?
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Russ. And that's out number 1. Brock Russell will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Grimm, who appropriately gets the nickname Reaper. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Now in the box, Brian Holiday. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Nicolino earns the win, his 2nd. Jonathan Holder wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Miami Marlins, 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Run 6. 9.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go. A manager checks in with his ball club.
You know. Yeah. Where's Johnny Guido?
Tough to escape the fire. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Davis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Russell is there for it. 2 down. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting line. Into the box, Brock Russell. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that was perhaps bay bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Brinson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Right fielder, Zeno Barrios.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is McCutchen, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Tomas Telis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Johnny Cueto.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Round to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to... Ready now for the Marlins, Brock Russell. He reached on a single in his first try.
Russell.
And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. To short. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Brock Russell. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Dino Mario.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Davis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. The 2010 National League rookie. So coming to the plate, Alan Henson. He singled his last time up.
Alan Henson.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Round is short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Now at the plate, Brock Russell.
Shortstop. Ross.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Take a turn, look, pick it up.
Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Good job.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into 3rd. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3, the final tally.
You haven't had a shower in a week. Get off the game now.
Okay.
Your dad will be home in a little bit. And you have to get up early because you have to be off at school at 7:45.
Why if you have to go to sleep?
Because your dad's going to go look at a car in Cincinnati and we have to leave by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So you have to get at school at 7:45. Get in the shower.
Okay.
Coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
I'm not telling you again, Austin.
Okay, heard you. I'm getting in the shit. Oh, I swear. Hey. Molly. Molly.